What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Wanted to say thank you, first of all, for your support on my first Path to Power upload. For today, we are on to episode number 105. Still in the Gold Cup with this Serie A BPL Liga do Brazil-ish hybrid side. And it's only Liga do Brazil-ish because we just have Neymar. Everybody else is either BPL or our two strikers are from the Serie A. And I kind of had an idea, something I wanted to run by you guys. Thinking about making essentially a guide to each one of the bigger leagues on Ultimate Team. Players I like, players I don't like. If that's something that you guys would like to see or might be interested in, let me know. I've used loads of different players on Ultimate Team. I still have loads to go, obviously, but I thought it might be fun to go through and get a guide out for each one of the different leagues, formations that I think maybe work best, players that I think fit best, things of that nature. So if you like that idea, do indeed let me know. Obviously, with Path to Power, I go through loads of different players and loads of different leagues, not necessarily loads of different formations, because the 3-5-2 works for me, and sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Nasri stepping inside there, 19th minute, fires a shot home after we were down 1-0 off of a corner, and these two guys that you're going to see me play in this episode had the exact same strategy. Need to win, cross it in. That is what they were after. Everything was straight down the line and then straight into the middle. And I actually had a little, not a little conversation, but a few tweets back and forth. JJ, or KSI LGBT, seemed to think that the 4-4-2 would dominate the 3-5-2 formation, and to me that is absolutely crazy, and I'm going to tell you why. He said you can just run up the lines with a 4-4-2 and just cross it into the two strikers, and that's not really the way it works always. Sometimes, sure, you can get in on by them, but if that's really your strategy, you should just go with pacey wingers in a 4-3-3 formation. They'll stay out wide to begin with, and odds are they're going to be able to outrun your center backs. All they're going to have to do is do a little cut back, and get a free cross on in. Hope you have a big player in the middle, and that'll be sorted out. With a 4-4-2, though, 3-5-2 has 5 midfielders. 4-4-2 has 4. You still have 3 defenders versus the 2 strikers, and then you have your 2 strikers versus their 4 defenders. But the way the 3-5-2 will end up working, because you have the 2 CDMs and an attacking mid, you absolutely cancel out his entire central midfield. Now, he can try to go up the wings, but you're going to be able to retain so much possession because of all the triangles within that formation that it's just going to render the 4-4-2 useless. You guys have heard me say it in Path to Power before that I lick my chops every time that I come up against a 4-4-2 side, because I know things are generally going to go my way. There's too many gaps that the 3-5-2 fills well, and too many holes that it creates that the 4-4-2 just cannot keep up with. Now, if there was a 4-4-2-esque formation that does well, it's the 4-2-2-2. Now, the reason this works is because the 2 attacking mids end up in the space behind the left mid and the right mid, and then the 2 center defensive mids end up canceling out your attacking mid more so. It kind of takes away from the 2 center defensive mids in the 3-5-2 formation and makes them not as important, and it allows you to get that, that kind of, you can get up the line and cross it in feel if you want to. So my suggestion, if you're having trouble playing against a 3-5-2, look to the 4-3-3 or 4-2-2 formation. Those are the 2 that generally work out best for me. Now, I'm not saying that the 3-5-2 is a bad formation by any means. It's obviously my favorite, and it's what I still think is the best formation. Oscar scoring a lovely 90th minute goal there to solidify the victory. That was a little bit of a change of subject, but you guys get the point, and you follow my line of thought and my line of reasoning there. I know you do. And so on we go with this tournament. 5-3 the final score. So an action-packed semi-final right there leads us on into the final. And we're going to need a fitness card for that. And thank goodness for Christmas noobs and Christmas packs, because fitness cards go for like 1,000 coins right now. At least the silver ones do. I didn't have a look at the bronze or the gold ones because I was so happy with how cheap the silvers were. Went ahead and you'll see it right here. I went out and I bought 2 of them, and I might go out and buy a bunch more, buy like 10 of them, because it's going to be 10,000 coins, but I won't have to think about it for like 30 matches worth of games or something like that. So that might be a good idea for something to do. It's a great time to buy consumables, guys. When anybody is out there, or when people are out spending tons of money or tons of coins on packs, it's a wonderful, wonderful time to pick up consumables because there are tons on the market and you're going to be able to pick them up for next to nothing. And if you have the bigger consumable pile, you could probably hold on to some of the ones that you don't use and sell them on over the weekend. Maybe not this weekend, but a weekend coming up in January that'll allow you to make a little bit of profit on if you're interested in the long sell. This guy crossed it in to win, and we give up a goal in the 35th minute. He did have the 4-3-3 side that is very strong for crossing against a 3-5-2. You just gotta hope that your wingers are faster than the center backs, which most cases they are, and that you've got a big enough striker or midfielder that goes up with the attack like Sissoko did right there to be able to nod home headers. 1-0, I am down, and this guy was a pretty good defender, a pretty good overall player until I kind of got a grasp for the way he was playing. And, I thought, hey, if he can cross it in, even though my strikers are tiny, maybe I can do a little crossing in as well. And there it is. Nasri to Meekly nods it home in the 37th minute, straight off of kickoff to bring us back level at 1-1. And after that sequence, I kind of realized that he was going to be biting on stutter fakes back to the inside. He kept watching the in cut when I'm dribbling. And when I think about dribbling and skilling in general, guys, the way to be the best, this is a terrible shot, by the way. I don't know why I went for a finesse shot. This is not FIFA 12, but a lovely flick back over my head. And he's so nervous about the in cut. If you go back down outside one more time, and this is a lot of players, if you do it one more time, odds are you're going to get an open shot on goal. Was unlucky not to score with Meekly, was lucky to pick up a penalty kick, and Meekly's going to stand at the spot with his 90+ free kick stats and everything. Chances are he's not going to be missing an opportunity like this. Count out 1-1,000, 2-1,000 in your head over to the side, and more often than not, you're going to be scoring your penalty kicks like that in the 45th minute to bring us up 2-1 going into half. And now just after halftime, 56th minute, he, again, is super nervous about the in cut. There it is, back down to the line one more time. Get Neymar a little bit of free space on his left foot and tucks it into the far corner in the 57th minute. Neymar is Neymar on this game. I absolutely love playing with him. He's one of the few players that is worth his price to me, without a doubt. Love the opportunity to use 5-star skills. Love his pace. His strength is okay. His shooting is strong enough. And so eventually I'm going to have to get my hands on an informed Neymar. And there it is again, going back down to the end line. Don't worry so much about, or not necessarily don't worry so much about the in cut, but near post is so strong on this game. Nasri, even on his weaker foot, able to just blow it past his keeper to give us a 4-1 lead. Now he's gone ultra attacking. He's gonna go ahead and get a corner kick here. 77th minute, we're gonna be able to steal it away, get on the counter. I thought about trying to go all the way with David Luiz in preparation for the striker David Luiz that I've got to get my hands on, but couldn't resist playing it into Meekly, and because I was comfortable with the lead, decided I'd try to go for something a little bit fancy and end up failing miserably. But sometimes when FIFA's going your way, it's just going your way. He plays it in. Milner gets a little left trigger, right trigger backwards, trying to bait the defender in, use some step overs then to try to get inside. End up getting another penalty kick. We went left the first time with the 1-1,000, 2-1,000. This time we'll go to the right, 1-1,000, 2-1,000 on over, and Meekly is going to put it away for his, I think it's his second, maybe third goal of the match. But that's going to be the way this one is going to close out. So final score at 5-1. Wanted to say thank you guys again for your support on this series throughout all 105 of the episodes. If you guys have any questions, try to leave them in the comments and I'll do what I can maybe to answer some of those. Or if you did enjoy, a like or thumbs up is greatly appreciated. It really does help me and my channel out. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.